Hey there! Welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse Lounge podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 7 of season 15 of my podcast. So welcome to all of my listeners out there. Hey, it is always great to share this experience with you. Hey, my listening friends, as usual, I would like to start off this podcast episode with what I call the music message moment. And man, do I have one for you today. You see, I just firmly believe that music is the universal language of the world. And I personally like music that invites me with wisdom and knowledge. Hey, it may be pertaining to a challenge or just a great moment that we are experiencing in our everyday lives. Now, hey my listening friends, I do not own the copyright to this song. It is used for life-changing messages purposes only. And this song that I have picked out today is definitely related to the podcast. So my listening friends, please sit back and join me and get the message out of this music. Get the message out of the lyrics of what this song is pertaining to. Hey my listening friends, I will be right back with today's exciting topic and discussion. Enjoy.
Nothing's better than family for the ones who love you so. Be a shoulder to cry on when you're in need. They'll never leave you alone, no. When your friends bring you down and they drag you through the dirt, and when nobody's around, they'll carry you through the hurt. Just remember that family comes first. Where you gonna run? Where you gonna run? When no one is around. No one is around. Do you think out there they'll love you when your face is on the ground? Face is on the ground. When you feel your strength is almost gone and your arms are getting weak. When you're getting weak. And you don't think you keep holding on. Hold on. You stand tall on your feet. Just remember. See you crying. Someone broke your heart. Instead of being with those who love you, you spend time apart. It's because you think they won't understand the pain you're going through, so you don't reach out your hand for them till they'll pull and reach for you. Just remember, family comes first. When no one is around, are you gonna run? Do you think out there they'll love you when your face is on? You know that we love you. When you feel your strength is almost gone and your arms are getting weak. Ooh. And you don't think you keep holding.
My listening friends, I really hope that you really got the message out of that song. Really paid attention very deeply to the detail of the lyrics because it is definitely related to today's podcast episode. So I really hope you enjoyed that and it encourages you somehow, some way. Now, let's get started. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not only pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. No, my friends, we are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 7 of season 15, I would like to use for a topic, family dysfunctions, disorders. You heard me right, my friends. Family dysfunctions, disorders. Now, my listening friends, this topic came to my mind when I thought about how technology has taken 20 steps forward and humanity has taken 20 steps back. Now, wait a minute. Please do not misunderstand me. Technology, is a wonderful thing when it is used in its proper use. See, we need to be clear of the understanding that technology is developed. Humanity is created. See, we all are living in times where human intellect has taken the back seat to artificial intelligence. You see, my listening friends, there was a time when the number one objective of life in everyday human lives were to remain as a strong family unit. I mean, to accomplish successful family establishments, to work for the purpose of every family member as to be a successful family that serves purpose to each other as well as humanity in its entirety. See, no matter what the obstacles or challenges we as humans face, which, let's face it, we all are flawed. True successful family units are that they are the ones that are determined to love, forgive, and support each other, no matter what the different challenges each member of the family may be facing. My listening friends, let's take a quick look at the definition of what is considered a successful family unit. What a successful family unit means. A successful family unit is defined as strong families having warmth and care, good communication, predictability of each other's gifts, and strong connections to others outside the family. Let me make it very clear. Let me give you some characteristics of what a successful family unit possesses. Number 1, expressing appreciation to one another. Number 2, spending quality and as much as possible quality time together. Number 3, encouragement of each and every family member. Number 4, loving and encouraging communication. Number 5, the ability to adapt to each other's needs, cares, and concerns when possible. Number 6, a basic spiritual orientation connection. Number 7, social connectedness in spite of each other's flaws. And number 8, unbreakable commitment to each other as a family unit. My listening friends, I'm just going to be honest here. If this is not their characteristics of yourself and the people you love the most, your family, which should possess a natural inclination to respond in this manner or act in this order. My listening friends, in my opinion, your family is most likely suffering from some kind of family dysfunction disorders. Let me give you some characteristics of a dysfunctional family unit. These are the characteristics of a dysfunctional family unit. And in my opinion, the first one, number one, is lack of communication. You see, a lack of communication is a fundamental building block of healthy relationships. Not talking to each other, not willing to be truthful with feelings with or toward each other, without communicating truth. There is very little hope for a successful family unit without communication. Number two, little to no empathy. Another hallmark of a dysfunctional family is a lack of empathy. Not concerned what happens to another family member, like members that suffer from addictions, past traumas, or for whatever reason a family member may be hurting. It should cause concern from a committed family. It may not be your problem. You may not completely understand the problem that the family member is dealing with within itself. However, my listening friends, we all can identify with pain and know that it is not a good feeling. We should approach each other's pain with love and support. Number three, and this is a big one, excessive criticism. Excessive criticism, just constantly gossiping about each other to each other. Criticizing each other's is just criticizing each other instead of using expressions of love and support toward one another. Just using positive communication to uplift and present positive results. You see, my listening friends, we as human beings, all have our own personal dysfunctional battles and everyday challenges in life we face every single day. As long as you exist in this world, you are always going to have challenges within yourself and outside of yourself to deal with. However, my listening friends, the challenges are not the real problem here. The disconnection of families are what's supposed to be a natural desire for connection between family members. That is the real issue here. Let me give you an example here, and I really want you to pay attention to this, okay? Just say you were a part of a large family that owns millions of dollars successful corporations. However, there is another successful family corporations that's the enemy of your family corporations. And they decide that they want to take over your family corporations. Now, the enemy of your family corporation, they get together and come up with a plan that is definitely going to succeed for their takeover. They get together and have a family board meeting to form a plan for a hostile takeover. So they sit at the table and the leader of the family say, okay, the first step we're going to take is deception. Let's talk to each family member that possesses powerful stock in the company and make them think that we have already talked to other family members who are willing to sell us their stock to our company in order to maintain their own riches. You see, my listening friends, a dysfunctional family, they will never be on to it because of the lack of communication with each other. So deception would definitely work as step 1. Step 2, let's get them divided. Once we have convinced the major stockholders of the family to sell their stock, let's create chaos among each of them to make them believe that each family member of the corporations is out for themselves and they have better sell the rest of the stock in order to survive and maintain their wealth. You see, my listening friends, a dysfunctional family, they will be completely in the dark because each individual in the family only thinks of their well-being, and none are thinking as a successful family unit. Step 3, conquer. Make sure all ownership documents are signed and was given over to us at their own free will. Hey, enemy of that other family, the hostile takeover is completed. You see, my listening friends, a dysfunctional family will not have a clue to what has just happened to them. And basically, to be honest with you, the next generation of that family will pay for their dysfunction and face the possibility of being dysfunctional as well. Hey, my listening friends, this is just my opinion. However, this is what has happened among a lot of families in our world today. And it takes very little effort to get it completed, especially with today's technology. A touch of a button. And it is simply because we have been distracted by the projection of the world's idea of success. You know, it's all about me getting mine, instead of instilling what is the true meaning of a successful family unit and the benefit of being part of one, which is getting ours as a family. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on in the world today. You know, the way they talk now. What is being taught to civilization and to the new generation ahead? Do whatever, to whom, whatever you have to make sure you get yours. It's the same trick over and over again. It has been going on for a very long time. Deceive, divide, and conquer. And this is just in my opinion. It sounds like the devil's work to me. He is winning, and most families can't even see it. Wow. You see, my listening friends, instead of following the original plan for humanity, come together, stay together, and succeed together as a successful family unit, in spite of all of our many differences and flaws. That's irrelevant. Because what you have to realize, just as well as each family member have flaws, this is what you're missing out on. Each family member also have talents as well. Every family member has a talent that could be of a great value to help a family to be a successful family unit. Hey, non-communicative, disconnected, and divided from each other, it will never be discovered of how great your family could have been, and most likely the next generation will suffer from the very same characteristics. Hey, my listening friends, encouraging, loving, and being supportive to each other is a true definition of being a successful family unit. And each and every family member, if this is the characteristics that each and every family member take on, each and every family member will reap the benefits of being a part of that successful family unit. Hey, my listening friends, as I always say, this is just my opinion. Hey, we all get to choose what is most important to us as individuals. However, far as I am concerned, living in this world on all of its different terms, alone, all by yourself, especially during these difficult times we are facing as a nation. Hey, my listening friends, you may win a few battles, but it takes the characteristics of a successful family unit to win the war. So please, my listening friends, go out and encourage and enlighten your families to be determined to stick together no matter what, so that your family, generations to generations, may have a chance to survive in this dysfunctional world we are living in because of dysfunctional family disorders. Hey, by developing and presenting what true beauty looks like, you know what I'm saying here? A loving and a supportive and successful family unit. Hey, because when you make this your family declaration, and please listen carefully to this declaration, when your family make this their declaration, what lessens one of us, lessens all of us. Hey, my listening friends, you have just stepped into the acknowledgement of true, unjudgmental love. What real successful family units are made of. Now, once you make that declaration, that's when the real healing can begin. Hey, my listening friends, please choose wisely. Well, that's it for episode 7 of season 15. And my friends, I will be ending this podcast episode with an exception, not the normal song. I will be ending this podcast episode with a great tune, and it is related to this podcast. Let's make all of our families a family of faith. So please, my listening friends, stay tuned to the end of the podcast and let's enjoy this melody together and get the message together so we can go out and create successful family units. Hey, my listening friends, please visit my website, The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. All contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. And you can just sit back and listen to it. All of my contact information, please reach out. Feel free to contact me. Just reach out and let me know how you're enjoying the podcasts. Also, my listening friends, come join my Facebook group called The Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. Hey, I'm telling you, we have a lot of great inspiring posts and just a great group of people to chat with. You can jump right in our chat room on the Facebook page, and we chat all the time. So feel free to jump right in and talk all you want to. And my listening friends, hey, don't forget to listen and send in the questions for the Ask D segments. Hey, it is always my pleasure to serve. Hey, my listening friends, come on. Let me know your opinions and thoughts. Thanks again for joining me. And I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode and it was a benefit to you as well. I will talk again with you all very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. and your families also. Bye-bye.
It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. It's a family affair.
One child grows up to be somebody who just loves to learn. A little child grows up to be somebody you just love to burn. Mom loves the both of them. You see it's in the blood. Both kids are good to mom. Blood's thicker than the mud. It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
Wild dog bang.
Ain't nothing but a family. Nothing but a family affair. Ain't nothing but a family. Nothing but a family affair.
Newlywed a year ago, still checking each other out. Yeah. Nobody wants to grow. Ain't nobody wanna be left out. You can't leave 'cause your heart is there, and you can't stay 'cause you've been somewhere else. You can't cry 'cause you look broke down, but you're crying anyway 'cause your heart broke down. It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.
It's a family affair.